I have the privilege of coming to the community GanGan, about 3 hours south of Nullarbor, so we're actually in the middle of nowhere, and it's been a wonderful day and an experience to be able to come here and be able to come here and show our support. We've been really closely tied to this region for a long time now, so to be able to come to a place where we haven't been before, to share that experience and obviously bring not only myself here but also non-Aboriginal people here to be able to share the culture together, and I think it's a stronger relationship when you can do that and bring two different cultures together.
Hi, my name is Jamika Ganabar. I'm from GanGan. You can see the background. This is my home ground.
So we're out here at GanGan, which is a remote indigenous community which is part of the Homelands Aboriginal Corporation. We're out here today with a whole bunch of kids, generally 14 to 7-year-olds, boys and girls. We're out here on the GGG, the GanGan ground, which has been made from an old airstrip.
I use white sand instead of using paint, and you can see behind me goalpost. There's wood. I just chop it off on the bush and made a goalpost.
We're here to promote healthy living. We work really closely. We don't pretend like we understand or know the issues that face Aboriginal people in the communities up here in the Northern Territory. So to be able to work really closely with the health organisation, anti-police, sport and rec up here. And
we have to stay here and be healthy, get away from bad things.
Stokesy was pretty good. He started off slow today. There was an apparent, hammy twinge that was going on.
Yeah, I was dehydrated. Blame the heat policy. I think Andrew Dillon from the AFL probably should have brought the heat policy into this game. It was probably about 36 degrees out there.
It almost looked the Stokesy of old. He tried to slot a couple, but later in the game he got a bit lazy, gave away a couple of free kicks, pushing in the back. As an umpire since today's game, I almost had to give him a 50-metre penalty because of umpire abuse. But besides that, he played pretty well.
Probably should have kicked 4 goals if it wasn't for terrible umpiring from the AFLNT. But look, it wasn't about me. It was about the kids, and I just loved being out there. It's actually great. I'm 35 years of age, and I've been retired for a long time. But to be able to go out there and run around with some young kids, it's something that you'll never forget, and loved it. I'm probably going to have about an hour shower to get the rest of that dirt off, because it's probably the first overall play, but it's been red dust the whole over, so I'm looking forward to the shower tonight.
So they welcomed us in a welcome ceremony known as Bungu. And yeah, that was a privilege for them to welcome us. It felt pretty awesome to be welcomed to their country, and it's not something that they do often. So it felt pretty special for them to welcome us to their land and invite us in. And then at the end, they presented us with their present, their gift, which was a spear. It was made as a fighting spear, but they specifically told us that it's not used for fighting, to basically use it as a guide, a metaphor to explain basically to keep a straight mind and always go forward, and yeah.
So AFLNT and as part of the New Generation Academy, so we have a relationship with Geelong Cats, they cover the East Arnhem region, and for Geelong to having a look at potential talent. But not only that, it's about Geelong coming up here and engaging with the community, getting all the kids involved, boys and girls involved, So it's a really great thing that we have going with Geelong, and not only that, with the New Generation Academies, which is really beneficial as far as exposure for these kids, giving them potential pathways to elite level, but also just having an AFL football club up here and putting these guys on the map.
I love coming up here because not only, you know, I'm giving back, but I'm still learning about my own culture. You know, I think, you know, I grew up an Aboriginal boy in Darwin and proud of it. But you only know a certain amount of part of your culture. You've got to keep learning to be able to come up here and just be able to live a couple of days without phone coverage. Not having a shower and a bed. I mean, it's a good reminder that life sometimes is a little bit simpler than we think it is.